Good morning, kindergarten scholars. Welcome to Writer's Workshop Week 9, Day 1. Today we're going to be talking about informational text. So let's get started. Let's take a look at our learning intention for today. What will you learn? You will analyze a mentor text to identify and record the central idea of an informational text. How will you do this? You will draw or write the central idea of the book, Places in My Community. Why will you do this? To identify the topic of an informational text. Hi boys and girls, welcome back. I wanted to review our book today called Places in My Community. Now you should have already read this in your reading assignment, and if you haven't, then maybe you should stop this video and go back to the reading video because it might make more sense to you. But this is an informational text. It's titled Places in My Community, and it has real pictures on the front page or on the front cover that kind of lets the reader know that, wow, this could be an informational text. It could be information about places in my community. So let's open the book and find another way that we can tell this is an informational text. It has a table of contents. I don't know if you remember, but we've talked about tables of contents before. And so let's review. A table of contents it lists all the different topics that's going to be found in the book. And then it shows you the page number that you can find that information on. For instance, if I wanted to find places to shop in my community, I would put my finger here because it says places to shop. Then I would go across the page to page 14, and that shows me I can go to that page to find information out about places to shop in my community. Let's look at one other feature. Oh, look at these pages. You can see that these are real photographs. These are real pictures of children. They're not drawings. No one drew this. They took a picture with a camera or a cell phone, and they included it, the author included it in the informational text to show that these are real children. They're at school. So school is one of the places in our community. Let's look at one other way that we can tell this is an informational text. Oh, look at the big words at the top of the page. It says places to get well. Where do you think this part of the book is about? Where do you think the children are in this book, or this little girl? Yep, she looks like she could be at the doctor's office or maybe in the hospital. So the writer wanted to bring this to our attention, so he made the words a lot bigger at the top. So this is called a heading, and the headings tell us what the information is going to be about on the page. So I want you to think about all the places that you can think of in Elgin, in our community. And then we're going to write about that today, okay? So we can review in our book just a few little places we can think about. We have a fire station in Elgin. We have homes and places that we live. We also, we have schools where children go to learn. We have grocery stores where we can go buy our food. We have places to shop where we can get school supplies or buy clothes. Now, you usually have to go to Austin to go to a great big mall like this. We don't have those here in Elgin, but you could go to Austin or any big city. We have firefighters and policemen in our community. We have doctors that help us get well when we're sick. Oh, and you could even go to a museum. A museum is a place where lots of old artifacts are. Look at this dinosaur. That some scientists found this big all these bones of this dinosaur and put it all back together and made it look like a real dinosaur. So you can go to a museum. That's a place in a community. I know we have a swimming pool in our community and a playground, So these are the places in our community that you've probably been to. So think about what you want to write about today. You're going to write about a place in our community, and also we're going to write about the topic. The topic means, what is this book mainly about? Or the central idea. It's about places in our community. So thanks for being a great listener today, and I look forward to seeing all the great things that you're writing about the community that you live in. Let's take a look at our student assignment. Today you're going to draw a picture in your journal to show the central idea or the topic of the text. I've put a picture of it here to remind you that the book is about places in my community. So think about all the different places that we reviewed, and then draw a picture of what you think the book's mainly about. Tomorrow we will add one key idea, but for today you're just going to draw a picture of the central idea of the book. Now let's review what we learned today. Let's review what we've learned today. We know that an informational text teaches us facts about a certain topic. It uses real pictures for the illustrations and answers questions about a topic. It also has a table of contents. We identified the central idea of the text that we read today. Remember, the central idea is places in our community. So great job today, boys and girls. You've done an outstanding job identifying the central idea of our book today. I'll see you tomorrow.